Hello, my name is Nick Davis with Team Davis, Remax Premier Group. I live and work here in the Tampa Bay area. And what I'd like to talk to you today about is, let's just say your house is on the market and you get an offer and it's extremely low. What are your options as an owner when you get one of these lowball offers? Well, let's get started. The first thing you can do is you can accept the offer. And am I saying that's the best thing? Not necessarily, but in the Florida contract, if you get an offer, as a realtor, we have to present all offers to our owners. And it is your option. You can accept this offer, which would mean you accept all the terms and conditions and the offer amount, and you would move forward into contract and go to closing. The second thing you could do is you could counter the offer. And that's normally our recommendation, irregardless of how ridiculously low the offer is. It's always best to send a counter offer back and say, hey, if you're really serious, this is what I'll accept. And then if the buyer accepts it, they would initial the changes that you made on the contract, or that we made on the contract, I should say, which would normally be the price and maybe the closing date and some of the other terms. But we would make all the changes that you and I discussed, and we would send it back to the buyer's agent. And if the buyer accepts it, they would move forward. Now, I can tell you in our market, and it's been this way for a long time, I get these emails whenever we list a property from these agents who, sight unseen, and they just come in with this ridiculous low offer, which leads me into the third thing you can do. You could reject the offer. And there's a box on the contract that says seller rejects offer, and boom, we're done. And you know, I've had agents come back and say, well, why didn't the seller counter? Why didn't your buyer look at the sales and make an offer that made sense? You know, I mean, what's that saying? Stupid is as stupid does. So rejection, and then there's a fourth one. And the fourth one really kind of is the same as the third, but you don't have to respond at all. And no response is the same as a rejection. So in a nutshell, you can accept the offer, you can counter the offer, you can reject the offer, or you can just say, Nick, don't even send it over for me to reject. We're just not going to respond. And all of those are the ways to deal with these lowball offers. So if you're ready to sell, thinking about selling, want to know just what the value of your property is today, give us a call, 813-300-7116. I look forward to talking to you soon.